Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, LLC, offers more value than any other good full-service real estate brokerage firm when it comes to the sale of your home. We offer at least 27 things that contribute to your home selling in the least amount of time at the highest price. To receive our free home selling pamphlet, email us at info@brooksanddavis.com or call 713-665-8329. We also assist people who want to purchase homes or who are interested in getting their real estate license. Visit us at www.brooksanddavis.com.
Are you an inspiring entrepreneur? Or maybe you're an entrepreneur looking to take your business to the next level. My name is Larry W.Brooks, and I am the author of Empowering Quotes for the Entrepreneur in You and The Entrepreneur Code. In these two books, I guarantee you there's success secrets that will take your business to the next level. I personally invite you to visit LarryWBrooks.com. Go under the books link and purchase your signed personal copy from myself. You have a great day and have an awesome 2020.
Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Prime Real Estate Network podcast. I'm your host, Rick Davis. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you this week. If you don't follow me on social media, I urge you to do so at Prime Real Estate Rick. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in residential or commercial real estate anywhere in the great state of Texas, but especially here in our lovely city of Houston, you can reach me directly on Instagram at Prime Real Estate Rick. I hope everyone out there is having a great Thursday. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you again from Sphere Podcast Studios in Houston, Texas. Man, I want to introduce my co-host, holding it down with me on episode 150. Episode
150, baby.
150, man. My co-host is not only a successful real estate broker, he's a multi-time author, serial entrepreneur, the proud proprietor of the Pure Hustle clothing brand, known everywhere, especially in Texas, Atlanta, New York, Chicago, D.C., and Detroit, as the Texas Real Estate King, Mr. Pure Hustle, my co-host, Mr. Larry W. Brooks. What's going on, brother?
Hey, enjoying myself, man. I love that introduction. There it go, just like that.
Come on,
fire.
No, we getting
fire.
Hey, look,
B-Dub over here talking about gosh, girl.
Look, man, we got to put some extra.
Get my flowers and roses.
Look, man,
right
we got to put extra Cool Whip on the top of the cake today. This is episode 150.
150, man. Who's doing it like that, man?
And for those who keep track of these things, it's 52 weeks in the year.
Yeah.
Which let you know that we at least 3 seasons heavy, brother.
Let's go. Consistency, bro.
Hey, man, consistency and hard work is the key to success, man. So I want to congratulate you, man, for holding it down.
Yeah.
It's hard to be at the same place every Thursday for that many Thursdays in a row, man. So pat yourself on the back.
Well, look, man, I appreciate you being such a great visionary, man, and just being able to actually hold it down the way that you have, man, being able to get in front of our different guests and be able to pull that knowledge that we need that's allowing our audience to grow as well, man. And of course, we can't do it without saying we appreciate the audience that's tuning in, the YouTube subscribers, the people that are liking, sharing every week, man. Without y'all, there's no us.
Now, see.
Well, that's not true.
No. And I'm glad you put it out there like that, because I want to give a big, huge thank you shout out to all of our YouTube subscribers. Last week's episode, brother, is already at 5,000 views.
Come on, baby.
Since Sunday.
Come on.
So, man, thank everybody, man. For those who have subscribed, man, I appreciate you for allowing us to be on your YouTube feed on a regular basis.
Yeah.
For those who check us out and don't subscribe, man, don't be shy. Subscribe, like, and share, man.
Yeah. And listen, and shout out to Rob and Christian that was on last week, man. That episode was fire. Behind the scenes was fire. On camera was fire. That was just a good vibe, man. The energy was rocking the way it was supposed to.
I know, and definitely, man. I want to give a thank you shout out to the whole team over at Surge Realty, man. Not only was last week's episode nuts, we had a chance to fellowship afterwards, man. So everything over there at Surge, man, I want to make sure I give them the heartiest thank you.
No doubt.
So look, man, you know what I mean? The weather's good. Fall is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
Boys can actually get away with wearing long sleeves without sweating your shirts out. You know what I mean? What's been going on in the world of the Texas Real Estate King since the last time we chopped it up?
You know what, man? Not much. Just been grinding, man. You know, we got a lot going over. We got those 2 new offices that's open, so we pushing the business that way. I'm not as excited about the cool season as you are. I see you got your V-neck.
Oh,
you got
brother,
your
you crazy?
You ready for the weather,
Hey, man, it's football
guy.
season, man. Look, we got big games going down tonight, man. Look, I live for the fall.
Yeah.
Not only because of the cooler temperatures, but, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it's almost Libra season.
It is almost Libra season, baby. Hold on, my bad. I almost missed
All right,
that.
right, see what I'm saying? You stop tripping with yourself. It's almost Libra season, man. Stop playing games with me. Now, look, if you don't visit Houston on a regular basis, or if you only come to Houston in the summertime, stop cheating yourself. Come right now. End of September, early October is the wonderful time to actually be out here in Houston, Texas, man. So everybody out here who in the city, man, big congratulatory shout out.
Real talk, no doubt about it.
Mr. Brooks.
Yeah.
We have a very exciting guest sitting in with us, man.
We do.
Could you give our audience a little bit of the insight, some of the behind the scenes?
It was a lot more work than I thought it was to get this guest on here, man.
What you had to go through, brother? What had to happen,
man? You know what? With the type of schedule that she got, who knew? I'm just saying. But with that being said, man, it's an honor and a pleasure to have her here, man. The services that she provides, the way that she's building out her business is amazing. Had an opportunity just to meet her on a relaxing Sunday in the H-Town, man, and just fellowship. And then we just like-minded, man. You watch people on social media that are growing their platforms the right way, and she's one of those women that are doing that. And so I just had to have her be a part of what we got going on. Not only so that we can continue to watch her grow and blossom, so that we can most definitely give the knowledge and the toolage to our guests that watch the show, too, our people that watch the show, too.
Oh, no, and I thank you so much for being able to do what it takes and going to the lengths necessary
you gotta wrestle
to
down,
be able to
man.
gain a commitment from someone as busy as this week's guest. So without
Yeah.
any further ado, I would like to introduce who we have sitting in with us on the Prime Real Estate Network this week. Not only is she a noted professional here in the city of Houston, but she is also the owner and founder of pHirst Beauty, Wellness, and Skincare. I would like to thank and introduce to our audience Miss Brandi O. Washington. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Get your applause.
It did not take all of that to get me on the show. I mean, I do have a tight schedule. I will admit that, but it didn't take all that. I'm very glad to be here. I appreciate the opportunity.
No, absolutely, because the reason why Larry had to poke fun at you, and this is why I want to thank you again publicly for carving some time out, because not only are you a business owner, entrepreneur, but you are also an MBA. So how is it that you're able to balance those responsibilities while at the same time building your beauty and wellness brand and maintain such a level of professionalism that you're able to display regularly?
I think as any entrepreneur would say, I mean, it's hard, but when you have a passion and when you have a purpose, when you have a calling, then you just do it.
Wow.
I'm all about just making things happen. I mean, no lie, I complain behind the doors like we all do, but I just make it happen. It is difficult, though.
No, because with a wellness and skincare brand like you founded, could you explain to our audience what value you find personally in helping people as far as maintain a healthy lifestyle, to beautify, and not only helping other people, but also what satisfaction do you get from knowing that you're able to give of yourself in that way?
Yeah. So I think the biggest thing for skincare, I mean, we know makeup, we know everything beauty right now is huge. It's $1 billion industry. But at the root and at the core of all of that, it's our skin. And if we don't take care of what's going on inside of our body, then our skin is going to reflect. And then that's when we begin to cover up our skin with makeup and all kinds of other things that we do. And the reason why I feel like it's important that I teach and educate people about taking care of their skin is because it's not something that we're taught, especially in our culture. Back in the day, we took care of our skin by washing our face with soap. Whatever we bathed with is what we wash our face with. And
are we not supposed to be doing that?
Brooksy, I tell you what,
I'm learning in this thing today, man.
Look, do not interrupt Miss Brandi while she giving us all the G in the world.
I don't need to be because I ain't
guilty
know.
dogs bark, brother. Just know that.
All right,
Continue,
go ahead,
madam.
BJ, I'm sorry.
But what we bathed with, we washed our face with, and we all used Noxzema back in the day. And so, but those things are harsh for our face. They're harsh for our skin. And so I didn't learn that until I became an adult. At 25, I had adult acne, and I had never had acne before. And at 25, I mean, all I knew was I was supposed to wash my face with soap and put lotion on my face. And at that time, I saw a dermatologist. I tried every over-the-counter product that I could possibly try to help with my acne, and it wasn't working. And when I seen a dermatologist, he told me, well, you have hormonal acne. Like, it's nothing that you can do. It's adult acne. And so I struggled for about 4 years before I decided to get on a very strict skincare regimen. I saw an esthetician who happened to be an African-American woman, and she gave me all the tools that I needed to invest in taking care of my skin and treat my acne. I mean, my skin was terrible. I had crazy dark spots all over my face. I wanted to cover it up, but also didn't want things on my face. So I struggled, and she gave me all the education and the tools that I needed to invest in my skin. And at that time, that's when I realized that I didn't know what I needed to know growing up to take care of myself internally and externally.
No, and one of the things about your story that I found so interesting as I was doing some background research before the show is that you're not only a business owner and entrepreneur, but you have been formally educated and licensed.
Yes.
From that standpoint. So please share with our audience the links that you've gone to educate yourself, be formally licensed, so that you're not just a business owner, but you're also a consultant and a confidant for your clients.
Yeah, that's really important, actually. I actually have a corporate background in HR, and I still actually work full-time doing HR at the moment. But I have a bachelor's in communications. That was my that's my very first degree. I find it important to communicate effectively. And then I got my MBA. And the reason why I did all of that was to create a platform to be able to be an entrepreneur. And I, as a lot of people during COVID, I got laid off. I got let go in November of last year. And at that time, that's when I realized I was ready to become a full-time entrepreneur eventually. And so I went to school to become an esthetician. And I didn't want to just tell people about skincare. I didn't want to just tell them, hey, I tried this product and it worked on my skin. I wanted to be able to tell people about the type of skin that they have and the type of products that they're going to need specifically for their skin to be the best that they want it to be without having to cover it up with our filters and our makeup.
Oh, wow. So I have to ask this question because your story is so unique from the other entrepreneurs I've had the pleasure of interviewing. So just to go back to when you had that consultation with the skincare professional that educated you and empowered you on how to take care of your personal challenges as far as your skin and complexion. But how long did it take before you felt empowered that, like, I'm going to take this knowledge and share it with everyone? Because I think that's the next level. A lot of times people get those gems, we take advantage, we internalize, and we're just more proud of our own successes that we don't necessarily take the time to educate other people. So what was it that inside of you? Is that something that you've always had a passion for, education?
Yeah.
But I didn't want to, but please feel free.
Actually, immediately.
Immediately.
I mean, I've always been one of those people who want to share what I learned because what's the point of me just having it with everything that I do? And so as soon as I realized that there was tools that can help me better my skin, I was willing to share it. And that meant that I had to be vulnerable enough to say, hey guys, under this makeup, I don't look that cute. Or at least I don't feel like I look that cute. And so I shared it immediately without hesitation.
Because this is just so enlightening for me, because not only you've mentioned some things that I did not consider during my upbringing as far as skin maintenance, skincare, but I am really interested to find out more about Skin First as a brand, some of the services you provide, and what motivated you and inspires you on a daily basis to maintain and grow that brand. So if you wouldn't mind, when we come back, I would love to talk to you about some of those things from your past and what you're looking forward to in the future.
Okay, sounds good.
I want to thank everyone for tuning into this episode of the Prime Real Estate Network podcast. We're going to take a short break to hear from our sponsors, but we will be right back.
I'm serial entrepreneur Larry W.Brooks, and I'd like to personally invite you to take a closer look at the Pure Hustle clothing brand, along with several books that I've authored to take entrepreneurs, small business owners to the next level of their business. So please take a look at shoplwb.com. How do you survive?
Rent to own is not a myth. Turn your rental payment into a down payment with Divvy Homes and the Prime Real Estate Network. All you need to qualify is a 550 minimum FICO score and $40,000 in annual income. If you've worked your current job for at least the last 6 months and you can prove that you have $2,000 in the bank, your dream of home ownership can become a reality. Please direct message, call, or email the Prime Real Estate Network today and learn more about this exciting new program.
Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, we pride ourselves every month in having tons of events. So take a look at this calendar. If you see something you want to be a part of, you see an opportunity to come out and network with realtors, partners, and affiliates of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, we cordially invite you, and I'll see you at these events.
Welcome back to the Prime Real Estate Network podcast. I'm your host, Rick Davis. You can follow me on Instagram at Prime Real Estate Rick. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in residential or commercial real estate, you can DM me directly on IG at Prime Real Estate Rick. If you're a real estate professional, if you're studying to be a licensed real estate professional, or you're just looking for a change and you would like to learn more about Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, please visit our website at brooksanddavis.com. We host events all week, every month, every year. So if you're looking to educate yourself, to be mentored and consulted with, reach out to us at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. We would love to talk to you. As always, holding it down with me on episode 150 is the Texas Real Estate King, Mr. Pure Hustle, Larry W. Brooks. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man, enjoying the show, enjoying the gyms. I'm learning here. I got to do a better job at cleaning my face, you know.
Now, if you want to elaborate about how you used to take care of yourself as a youngster, like you tried to jump in the first segment, feel free to elaborate on that.
I didn't do a good job at that. I am not. That is, as you can see, that is not my profession. That's why I go and get somebody to play with the face of mine.
Oh, word.
That's what it is. Yeah, I get things like that done.
Okay, see, notice, Miss Brandi, that he mentioned that, so we're going to make for sure that you learn everything about all the different services. Matter of fact, we might have to have a camera crew.
Hey, there you go.
Follow the Texas Real Estate King to the facial, brother.
Yeah, what's up? We have to put Brandi on that. I'm going to do it with Brandi.
Well, let me introduce this week's guest for people who missed our first segment.
Well, beforehand, let me go ahead and tell our Facebook people how much we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. The first part of the first segment is over with. We want you to go to our YouTube page, like and subscribe, become a part of the family over there, share what we have going on, and look, we love y'all dearly. So check y'all out later. Holla at you later, Facebook.
I bet.
Yeah.
So let's introduce this week's guest. Now, if you missed the first segment, I don't know what you're tripping off of, man. You got to make sure you hear from the beginning, but I'd like to introduce this week's guest. She is the proud owner and founder of pHirst Beauty, Wellness, and Skincare, Miss Brandi O. Washington,
Hey.
MBA. Now, thank you so much, Miss Brandi. You were so informative in the first segment that I would just like to ask you, pHirst, as a company, brand, what principles did you found your skincare and wellness company on, and what do you think is most important that you can provide to the consumer?
Education behind skincare. Truly what happens inside of our bodies that affects our skin, the things that we actually consume that affect our skin, and also the products that we use. We tend to use celebrity products, or we tend to use the products that seem like they're great for our skin because their colors are pretty or whatever. They have a million ads on social media. But
not to interrupt, Ms. Brandi, are you saying that every product that's being peddled by a popular celebrity isn't the best thing on the market?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying do your homework.
Absolutely.
In regards to what you're putting on your skin.
But
ultimately, my brand is education in regards to what I teach about skin. I really want people to take care of their skin.
So let's talk about pHirst. When someone reaches out to you to schedule a consultation, what type of services are they able to take advantage of at pHirst?
Anything skin. So it starts with facials. Facials are my thing. I love working with people's skin when it comes to the face. But when you think about skin, you think about, I mean, you're covered in skin. So your back, your butt, anywhere that there's skin. I offer butt facials, vajacials, back facials.
Now,
The whole
for those
thing.
in our audience who may not be as educated as yourself or Mr. Brooks,
There you go.
could you please elaborate on what type of customers come in for things like back facials, butt facials? What type of things are they suffering from that would cause them to book that particular service?
Acne,
Okay.
typically
Absolutely.
breakouts, or there's hyperpigmentation, so dark areas that they want to lighten. Some people have they're just sensitive, so they may have red spots on their skin, so rosacea. So eczema, people a lot of, especially in our culture, you see eczema a lot. So it just all depends. But I like to say that you don't have to have skin problems to get those types of services.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people want to just relax. Or like I told you earlier, a back facial, how many times you get in the shower and you really effectively clean your back? There's no way that you're
Right.
cleaning your back. I mean, I guarantee you there's still dirt there. So a back facial is something that I highly recommend for people to get so that they can really cleanse their back. You have so many pores on
So your
back.
recommendation for a back facial, is that a weekly thing? Is that twice a month?
For
How
a back
often?
facial,
Yes,
I would
ma'am.
say every 4 to 6 weeks,
Oh, okay.
because your skin cells are renewing every 28 days. So every 28 days, you want to take off all the dead skin cells so that way your skin can refresh and rejuvenate accordingly.
Why does the nose, and this is just, why does the nose hurt so bad when facials are taking place? Like, why is it, with that little tool, I can't think of the name of it.
I mean,
But it hurts.
it's an extraction tool.
Yes, that thing right there.
Right.
Why does it hurt so bad?
I mean, your nose is sensitive. It's just like when you hit your nose, or
Man, that's the only thing. Like
it's
everything.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
okay.
because see,
So is it nerves inside of our nose, like the heavy like that? Because it
Yes.
just seems like it's just not a muscle. It just seems
and
like,
I would ask you this, Larry. When you have your facials, what are some of the benefits that you've been able to enjoy from having facials done? Is it a relaxation thing? Have you?
Yeah.
What is it that you've enjoyed from having that type of thing done as somebody who's a consumer?
Yeah, great question. I think that is needed. I think that it's a lot of times that I am the person that does not do a good job at focusing daily on my skincare. And because I think ultimately I don't feel like I have enough time. So a lot of times I need to get those things done in the 28-day or the 2-week or the 28-day process
Right.
in order to get it done properly, because I'm not going to stand up in front of the mirror and exfoliate my skin or stand up in the shower or take a bath and exfoliate my skin the way that you should on a consistent basis. Although I know friends that do. They literally they get up in the morning, spend an hour just doing the things they do in their face. I'm not going to do that. So I
But it
always
doesn't
find
take an
relaxation in-
hour. Let's
Look,
just
see,
say.
No,
see?
no,
Coming
'cause
from the expert,
Exactly.
but it does work though. It's relaxing,
Absolutely.
and then you see these things that come out of you that should not be there. So, like the nose thing, the nose is always a different feature. Yeah,
No, because I think Larry represents a segment of the population that are all in that position where business, family, everything is just so fast moving. Everybody's just so busy that they may not necessarily have the time and or expertise and knowledge to invest in that. So speak to all those professionals, young professionals, entrepreneurs, businessmen and women who just the rat race of life and chasing success keeps them from investing the time necessary. Give them that call to action. Invite them to reach out, Ms. Brandi, and let them know how they can reach out to you and schedule their first service and or consultation.
All right. Well, first things first. When you look good, you feel good.
Hey,
Oh,
come on,
now.
man.
Come on, Prime.
Come on.
So I mean, you can't walk around selling your services and your businesses and you don't have any energy, or you don't feel good. Then you're not going to perform the way that you need to. So
Facts.
I would say, hey, if skincare is a hassle for you, or you don't want to get up in the morning and do your skincare regimen, I will tell you it honestly takes 5 minutes, literally. All you got to do is wash your face. All you got to do is add a little bit of serum, which is just going to help give you that glow, and then a moisturizer with SPF. See, a lot of people don't realize that you have to wear sunscreen. Sunscreen.
No, that's a real thing.
We really go outside every day, and every day we're exposed to the UV rays. Those UV rays are coming into our skin. Yeah. If we do not protect our skin, that's how we got skin cancer. That's how other cancers happen. That is how we get our wrinkles. That is how we get our fine lines. Yeah. And we all look up in 20 years and we're like, dang, where did these fine lines come from? Where did these crow's feet come from? But if you don't take care of it now, that's what's going to happen. And that's why we go get Botox and fillers and all these other injections and things that we don't necessarily need. So I say, hey, guys, if you want to perform on a daily basis, if you want to look good, hit me up at Skin First. You can book me on my Instagram at Your Fave Skin Coach. And it's a book now link there. I'll take you straight to my booking site. That's where I'm taking all of my clients. I do not only do facials, but I will like to say that I am very good at customizing facials for your skin type. I'm not going to hydrate your skin if you don't need hydration. I'm going to make sure I take care of your skin and give you the actual ingredients that you need to have specifically for your skin. And not only that, I'm going to give you the tools that you need to have a healthy skincare regimen at home.
Wow.
And see, there it is, Larry.
Yeah.
Now we know sunscreen is not just for vacation and beach season.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's a year-round deal. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest, I was like, oh, word, because that's the only time I use the sunscreen when it's either pool time, beach time, or vacation.
Yeah. If she don't say that, we don't know. We don't know. Yeah, you're right.
You've empowered me to cop to these things on wax, man. So I appreciate your transparency today, too, bro.
I'm just saying.
saying. Last question, Miss Brandi. And Larry and I ask every guest that we have the honor of interviewing this question. Was there a member of your family, close personal circle, or mentor that kind of showed you the way as far as entrepreneurship, that kind of empowered you to trailblaze? And if not, what are you reading or that inspires you on a daily basis?
Wow, that's really good. Actually, no. I did not have family members who were entrepreneurs. I was not surrounded by it growing up. However, I always had it in me. I just didn't know what it was. Wow. It wasn't until I moved to Houston, I'm originally from Austin, to where I was exposed to different people. I saw so many.
Rocking and rolling in age, baby.
Saw so many entrepreneurs, especially in the African-American culture. Here, the Black excellence is top-notch. And when I seen so many African-Americans out here pushing it and doing it and hustling, I'm also an AKA, so seeing all my sorors do their thing, I was really inspired to actually pull that out of me. So that's where my inspiration comes from, and I read tons of books, so I could name off several that have inspired me. But the last one I read was the Motivation Manifesto, and it really gives you the power to be who you are called to be. So,
well, the cool thing is that we've had quite a few of your sorority sisters sitting in the same seat that you're sitting in. So if they are in the audience checking her out, please support your girl. Look out for her, no doubt.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, like I done told every last one of them, you know what AKA stand for, right?
Okay.
After Kappas always. Always chasing after Kappas, baby.
Whatever.
Oh, my goodness. Like, I love it. And I want to thank you because this type of education, I'm sure a lot of the real estate professionals that watch us on a regular basis, those in the real estate industry, may not have been expecting to be educated in this way today. But
y'all are all out in the sun all the time.
No, and this is why when me and Larry discussed you sitting in with us, it was so important to have you sit in with us. But that's why I want to thank you because what we try to provide for our audience is not just hard real estate facts and education every week, but we care about them 360, mind, body, and spirit. So you've done an outstanding job of helping us fulfill that requirement this week. So I want to thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Brooks.
Yes, sir.
You know what time it is, brother.
It's the end of the week. Nah.
And
you know
and I see you playing these games, but once again,
you know what, man?
The Texas Real Estate King got going this weekend.
That's a good question, man. You know what? We're honored. We have some mortgage partners that are in town that are visiting with the team and over at Maggiano's. So if you're not too busy, please feel free to squeeze by there. It'll be going on for another hour or so for those that are live. Outside of that, man, I'm just going to be in the backgrounds helping out agents the way that I can. So,
absolutely, man. Today's episode not only was super informative and really fulfilling, but like we say, it's a landmark. Episode 150.
150, man.
Miss Brandi, thank you so much.
This
is one of the ones that we going to pin and replay
over
and over. So thank you, no doubt.
Thank you so much.
Hey, look, on behalf of myself, Rick Davis at Prime Real Estate Rick and the Texas Real Estate King, Mr. Larry W. Brooks. I want to thank everyone for tuning into the Prime Real Estate Network podcast. If you need anything, we're only a text, inbox, or DM message away. Until next Thursday at this same time, everyone, be safe and be blessed.